Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of April 2020, and I'll start it off with two short messages from two oracle decks, and then I'll go into the reading, and then I'll be closing it up with another oracle card for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. So, let's see. Let's see what you get. They're a little sticky because the decks are pretty new. So, from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, you get rock bottom. Doesn't have to mean that necessarily. It could be you coming out of that. Entangled from the Oracle of E. So, you may be feeling stuck in a situation where it doesn't feel too pleasant. But let's see. Let's see what the reading has to say. Exactly. So, the overall energy for the reading, the Ten of Wands, you're going through something really, really tough now. What you need to remember is that this is a 10. This is completion. You're coming out of it. You know, you may not realize it now because it's kind of looking like you're feeling into that, whatever that is, in the middle of something very heavy right now. Starting off the reading, you get the High Priestess crossed by Judgment. Okay, so this is what it is. You're being called out. The universe is kind of dragging you through this, through changes, through transformation, through something unpleasant. It's usually not pleasant. And with what's going on right now, where people are being forced to change some things, you know, yeah, it's going to feel unpleasant. It's going to feel really unpleasant, but that's what it is. It's your intuition is telling you this needs to change, this needs to change, this needs to change, pretty much, you know? You're on the right path here. So, yeah, it's painful, but you're on the right path. You're doing well, whatever it is that you're doing. Your focus here is this. It could be possibly a connection. It could be a marriage for some of you. Or the idea of a connection, right? How do you want it to look like and things like that? What are you looking for in a connection, you know? In your recent past, this might have got you to think about it because this is an offer of love. Somebody came in here, possibly offered you something, or you offered somebody something. And in your strength, the Page of Cups, again, an offer of love. What's going on here? You are surrounded here by love, and it's not surprising, again, with what it is that is happening for you right here in the middle of the reading. I'm not surprised. You may not recognize that because it doesn't have to be that special person, right? Love comes in all shapes and forms, right? So you may not even acknowledge this love that surrounds you at this point. Coming up for you in the immediate future, the Strength card. You're going to need to be strong to pull through this, and I know that you will. The way the cards are arranged is looking like you're in it. You're coming out of it. You're doing a great job at it. You may not know it though. Surrounding this reading, your energy, the devil, right? It's one of those things where you're in school and you didn't do your homework and you're being called out. It's kind of looking like that. It's like the spotlight is on you for some reason, you know, from the universe. It's like, come on, Cappy, come on. And you're like, why me? Why now? Leave me alone. I don't want to do this, you know? There's confusion here in the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it. Confusion, not knowing which direction to go. What you're hoping for is that passion, that you'll see beyond this, and that you'll find that passion within you for things, for people, for whatever, right? The potential outcome, the Two of Pentacles. Struggling. You are going in a new direction, right? And I see you not being able to decide what that direction is. How do you want to create it for yourself? Which direction do you want to create for yourself, you know? Not what's being offered by the world. Because the world right now is in pause. Nobody's offering shit right now, right? So it's like, it's your time to make this direction, to create it for yourself. And you're kind of like, okay, but I don't know how. We'll see. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Ten of Wands. You get the King of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Five of Pentacles. Again, the High Priestess is here. This is here twice. This is intuition screaming, pretty much, you know? Because when you're in that mode, when you're listening to your intuition, you know exactly what you got to do. This is somebody that knows where they're going, why they're going there, and how they're going to get there. And when you are doing this, you're all set, you're all good. You're either going with the flow and see what happens, or you have a destination, you know? But you have to listen to that, because for the most part, I feel like you're falling into, but I'm all alone. You know, I'm here isolated, nobody's looking at me, nobody's acknowledging me, and, you know, why does this happen to me? This is you. This is you. This guy doesn't care who's by his side. Somebody's there for sure. An energy like that attracts people. So an energy like this only keeps them away. So you're kind of struggling there. You're falling into this kind of, I don't know if I can do it on my own kind of energy. And yeah, you can, you know. Let me clarify the High Priestess. You get the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Wands again. There it is. Your struggle is around emotions at this time. It's like you're being reawakened to your emotions, pretty much. You know, somebody's like, Cappy, you need to feel again. When was the last time you felt something, you know? And you're like, I don't know. I don't know, cause my life has been too hard, so I don't have time for that. Now you do. You know, there's a need here to open up for you, which means that you've been living in this for quite some time, for, you know, in this energy of, but it's hard, and I don't know why it's getting harder, and because you're not aligned energetically, you know, emotionally, you're a little bit all over the place. So let me clarify the Judgment card. It's not bad. It's not looking bad. It's just be a little mindful when you slip into that, because sometimes we get stuck in those energies, right? Where It's easier to say it's hard than to do anything about it. Let's clarify the judgment here. You get the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody wants to possibly get together with you for something very, very stable. You may have a proposition on the table and you're thinking about it. With the Judgment card being here, it's like it's time for you to make up your mind about this. Either somebody's thinking about this with you, you know, to get together with you, to create the stability. Or you're searching for it, pretty much. You're searching for that someone that you can create that with. I don't know why I got stuck in my brain with nothingness. Let me clarify the Four of Wands in your focus. Something didn't work out. Oh, that's the problem. So something may have not worked out in the past, possibly with a Scorpio here. There's a connection here that you're pretty disappointed and you're like, okay, but it's, you know, it's done. It's done and over with. And I feel like that's possibly a disappointment. Something happened here that is not letting you open up emotionally at this time to something new, maybe, you know. You may be in the place where you're not even seeing that. You're like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay, I'm good. Nope, you're not. Page of Cups in your strength. You get the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. You're possibly gonna get communication soon. Fast communication. It's coming in as a surprise. It's coming in as, whoa, where did that come from? And it's somebody that's going to confess how they feel about you. Somehow you're ready. Somehow you're ready with the Queen of Swords. Don't be too cutting. I see you being in the Queen of Swords because, again, going back to your emotions, you're not fully open to your emotions. So you may be a little bit cold, a little bit like, no, go away. I don't want love, you know? Let's clarify the Strength card in your immediate future. The Queen of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. You're wanting more balance in a situation. Either you are getting ready to leave a partnership, or you may want to try to fix it. It could be that aspect, because I don't see you necessarily leaving completely, but rather leaving some sort of energy that surrounds this partnership towards something better, something more calm, more peaceful in this partnership, you know? So I kind of see you trying to fix that rather than leaving. Let me clarify the Devil. The Judgment card, the Six of Cups, and the Star. You're trying to figure out what you want, what your purpose is in life, pretty much. The Six of Cups, yeah, for some of you, it could be somebody from your past. It could be a very strong soul connection. When I see it combined with the Judgment and the Star, I kind of see it more as you looking for your purpose more than a person. And I feel like you think that you've been unsuccessful about that until now. So now you're giving it a deeper thought, maybe, you know, you're thinking about it. Like, okay, this is my life. This is what happened so far. Is that it though? Or do I need to do more for myself or for my life, you know, to look in a certain way? Things like that, questions like that. There's a lot of depth to what it is that you're looking for right now. Let me clarify the Two of Swords in the hidden energies. The Empress, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. You're just beginning something. There's something that you're just beginning to learn, to study, possibly, to understand. And it's gonna make you grow. It's gonna make you, it's gonna take you out of this, first of all. being at the beginning of this, whatever this is that you're trying to understand or to learn, you're a little scared. You're a little intimidated. You're a little in that, what if I can't pull it through? What if I can't do it? You can. Look where you're heading. This is a person that never asks themselves that. What if I can't? They can. So you're heading there. They're just, you know, doubts, insecurities, things like that. I see you working through them. I don't see this, again, I don't see this as being an issue. Let me see that Two of Pentacles for the potential outcome. The Justice card, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Both of the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords came reversed. You're coming out of it. You're coming out of any kind of painful situation that you may find yourself in. They're out the window, and you're doing that by pushing through this energy of, I don't know, you know, you're pushing through it somehow, and you're coming out of that, and things are going to get balanced in your life, and this feeling of, I'm stuck, I can't do this, this is going to be gone. It's kind of like, even though it's painful, even though it's no idea where it's going to take you, you're pushing through it somehow. You're finding the strength to push through all of this crap, all of this lower energy, you know? Let me see what the universe has for you. You're dealing with somebody here that may have left. There's some sort of an abandonment energy here, you know? Somebody feels abandoned here, and I feel like it's more somebody you've dealt with more than you at this time, you know, and they still want this connection. It's looking like they still want to fight for it. They're still protective of this connection, but they're feeling like you've abandoned them somehow. You know, again, for some reason, I'm feeling this is them. It could be you. So let's close it off with Oracle card from the Oracle of the Fairies. Friendship. I kind of get that this is more in regards to a friend, especially this part, this last part, rather than love connection here. It could be, but friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. So, support, pretty much. That's all you need. That's all you need to take in from other people. That's all you need to give back, pretty much. You know, it's looking like, but I see you making progress. I see you making progress, and I see you not seeing yourself making progress, you know, for some reason. You're going to pull through this. And remember, this is, this is in the energy that you're not seeing. So you're not even seeing that you're getting here, you know. So that's what I have. Cappy, I will see you next time. Bye.